This is me again, Vargas Landscaping, El Tico. And in here today I'm going to show you, this is not, I'll show you some pruning where it's not, where I'm not dealing with big trees. I am not dealing here with material that arborists or tree pruners or climbers do every day. This is more special kind of pruning. This is pruning where you need a little bit of skills. This is more maintenance, but I do maintenance too. Allow the maintenance people, they don't have the skills of doing the right pruning. Many of them, they don't know the concept of pruning. They know the concept of cutting branches. It's a big difference between cutting branches and pruning a plant. Most of the people that do maintenance, what they do is they do shear. They use the shear clippers and they use the hanger to prune the plant. It's not the best way to do it if you want the plant to look natural and to be healthier. So in here what I'm going to show you is how to maintain this plant in the right spot, especially plants that are overgrowing, like in here. So you can see in here, this is overgrowing here, and we have plants that grow taller than the other ones, and they will be taking over the space of the other plants. What I'm going to show you in here, something quick for the section in here, how to cut the branches. They are interfering with the path in here, in the way in the path. So what I'm doing here, same, look for suckers like this branch. Totally, I will cut it in here. It's like a sucker in there. This branch in here and this branch in here, cut it, but cut it not too shears. Cut it. This is a crossing branch, so I will cut it in here, so it will look a little more in the right spot. This in here looks pretty good. This one is coming out a little bit. This one, so I just do this kind of thing. This, you can do this in your house. You need to do this pruning thinking about you love the plant. This one here, if it's getting too tall, so I just cut it a little bit low. This one is getting against the wall, so I cut it a little bit in here, so it will keep the plant growing in the right spot. I keep the plant growing in here, in between the other plant in here, so I will cut that one in here. This one looks pretty good in there. This one in here, what I can do is coming a little bit over this side in here. So what I can do with this hydrangea is cut this one in here and cut this one in here, and then right to the ridge of the branch. Is a little bit difficult in there, but I did it. So now you can see where this plant now is growing in her own space, and this one also. So leave it in there, touching branches is okay. This one here is this one is going in between that one, so I just cut it this way. I leave this one like that, like this one here also, so I leave room in here for this plant to grow underneath and this to go on the top. And later on I will come here and do the cleaning of this in here, but I want to show you how to do the main pruning of this plant. Cutting suckers, crossing branches, cutting back cuts, cut it at the ridge of the branch, crossing branches. It's like using the same principle of pruning a big tree, a large tree. Okay, in branches that are in the way. This other branch here is interfering with the growth of the hydrangea. So it's a sucker in here. I will cut it right here in the bottom and leave this small one growing in there. A sucker growing in there, and the one in here. It's a sucker growing in here, so I will cut the one right here. And then now I leave room for the hydrangea to grow and for the gardenia. Gardenia, I think, is a bichirai. Okay, and then look in there. I cut all these branches in here, but those plants, they look natural. They still looks nice. They look in the right spot. So now in here, what I'm going to do, this patch is overgrown, so I'm going to bring this low, cut it down where I have the small grow, the low grow, and this one is going to grow back, but decides to leave some of this low growth, so the plant still, it will look ornamental. It's not going to be like a bunch of stump in there. Even so, it will show up a little bit of those cuts, but it's not going to be as bad if I come here and shear this plant. So in here, at the same time, I am opening up a little bit the clamp in here or the plant, remove the material. We're using the same principle if I am pruning a big tree. That's why I tell you, if maintenance people doing the work in here, they need to know a little bit of basic skills in pruning. Otherwise, they are not going to do the right thing in this plant. They are not going to do it not because they don't want to do it, because they don't have the principles. They have not been learning the basic principles of pruning. So in here, it's very important. How you can do this. This is impatience to prune it this way. When the plant get larger, don't pull it out and buy new ones. Just head back the taller trunks with stacks and fertilize it. I want to fertilize it, and they will grow back. They will grow back nice and healthy. What I am doing here, pruning this, cutting these taller branches to leave more room for the hydrangea to grow. At the same time, I am opening up this branch, so the branches they are there, they will grow, they will have more room to grow nice and healthy. Remove the dead material. Again, we cut this right here where we have the new growth in here, the low growth. This one cut it totally, so I open up a little bit, and here I cut it totally. So this one cut it in there, cut totally to open up. I will cut it here with this low growth. This one totally, so I open up a little bit, like I said, open up the clamp in here. Take time to do the right things. Take time to make plant look better. It's not just cutting branches. You need to have a little bit of love for the plants. Like this one here, I will open it up totally from the bottom, and she's going to grow all the way from the bottom. All these long stacks, I will cut it in here where I have the lower growth in here. One more in here, I cut it totally. Remove all this dead material. Got this all stuck in here. I pretty much come to the end. This is acceptable, and then now you can see with my customer here has a nice layer up going in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this branch interfering with that. I will remove all this dead material, so this layer up in here it will look much better. I will cut away some of these branches from this hydrangea right here, just like this. Then I'm going to also expose a little bit this statue that we have in here. And now you can see I'm going to work in this hydrangea like I have been working in here, cutting all this dead material, the leaves. These leaves anyway, this plant is going to drop it pretty soon, because in winter hydrangea they drop most of the leaves. So again, I think the height of the hydrangea is good, so I just going to remove this in here for now. She's going to drop most of this leaf later on, and by late December or January, late November. So I will do this in here. These leaves in here that got burned by the heat in summertime, in July, August, September. Hydrangea sometimes, if they exposed to direct sunlight, this happened to them. So it will look something like this when we finish in here. But now you can see what I want to show you is how to work in an area to do the right pruning and leave area for each plant to grow. This impatient, we are going to do the same thing that we did and this was in here. These hydrangeas, also I'm going to cut this hydrangea away from this, away. As you can see in here, this Japanese maple, it looks like a little bit crowded, but then by removing some of these branches and the hydrangea, then we are going to show the nice branch structure of this tree. This tree, we are going to make a little video in this tree, how to build the right branch structure in this tree and how to prune it correctly to keep it in this area. This tree, we need to have a little bit of height in here. So in summertime, they can have a little bit of shade, but also they can enjoy the beauty of this tree by opening this window and looking at this tree in here. But now, let me show you in here what I'm going to do in here to try to show a little more this branch structure of the tree, just by cutting this branch like that. And then bring the one down like this, and bring the one down like this. And this side in here, the one we can keep a little bit up. But this plant in here, the whole plant, we can keep it a little bit low in here to keep it below the canopy of this tree. So the tree is going to show the beauty of the branch structure. So this will be the end of this video. I am hoping that you appreciate what I show you in here and you can do this in your house. It's something that like I said, you need to have a little bit of skills in pruning, and you need to have love for the plants and know also how the plant grows. So what I did here is something that you can do in your house, because now you're learning how to do it. So please keep watching my videos, and I will see you soon. Hasta la vista, mis amigos.